This video you are watching is really heavy in my heart, so I need to just get it off my chest. Ìwọ ọkùnrin tí o bá ń ná obìnrin, if you are a man and you beat your woman, you beat your wife, olórí burúkú ni ẹ́, you are an animal. I'm not sorry to say now, I'm not sorry, sometimes you have to go vulgar, you know. I am unapologetic about it. But let me tell you straight up, if you are a man and you are in the habit of beating your wife, your woman, you are an animal. Do you know what it means to be a mother? Do you know what it means to be a woman? Oh, mom, oríṣiríṣi tí obìnrin go through as a woman. Ready. Your woman will have been in the kitchen for hours cooking. She will serve you food. The same you will still open your dirty mouth and say, why is this food tasting like this? You will not even consider the hours, the time, the effort she has put in to prepare that food for you. Just because you are the husband and so, even when you want to complain about something about the food, you can be constructive, you can be diplomatic about it. You dead, no, this food is nice, but I think they can do that. Do you know what it takes to be a woman, a mother? You will just sleep. Your wife will she will be the one to wake up on time to get the kids ready for school. You will be there sleeping now. See, this thing, when somebody has done something bad, when somebody has committed a crime, check the pattern. There is supposed to be a pattern. There's going to be a pattern if you look closely. Most of the people, most of the men that beat their women today, their fathers used to beat their mothers. Like, according to research, most of them, their fathers used to beat their mothers. That is where they got that idea from. As I did like this, my father, I did not see my father. As a matter of fact, I did not see my father raise his voice on my mother. I grew up from a polygamous family. I did not see my father in an altercation with his wives. Not to talk of beating his wives. No way. My father was too religious to do that. I did not see him in a loud altercation with my mother. Not to talk of beating my mother. I did not see it at all. My father is late. Call on for okay. Call on for each. So if I did not see my father at no time beating my mother, how will I now beat my own wife? You see, because I did not see it anywhere. So I can never do it. Never. Now, don't let us get something wrong. I'm not saying women cannot frustrate you to the point of I did not say that. Sometimes women can be very frustrating. They can frustrate they can frustrate the normal man out of you and install an animal in you as a man. If that frustration gets to a point, I'm not saying women don't do that. But let me tell you something. You cannot blame the women 100%, because sometimes when a woman is having a menstrual pain, they go from one mood to another. They have mood swings. Their moods will be swinging all over the place. So it is born, sometimes it is always born out of that frustration. So they will do some things. You as the man, you as the husband, you will not look at it. That thing is kind of off. I will quickly, I reason far. I reason very fast. I say, check what you want to today. Then she will say, what today? I already know what she's going through. So I will give her that phone space. And if your wife is frustrating you, I know it can get very frustrating when your woman is nagging. Some women do that, no doubt. See, the best thing you can do give her space. Give it some time, because time will heal all wounds. When you give it time, that tension will douse. Then you come back, everything will become normal. But after that eating point, when you are now aggravated, when she's frustrating you, and you now become aggravated, you will go physical, and that will be very, very bad. So best thing, just move out of the way. What I do most of the time, I just get the car key. I'll get out of the house. Some women, as you are taking the car key, they are locking the gate. She wouldn't want you to go. She will want to, vent whatever anger in her on you. As a man, it is the ability for you to restrain yourself. It is that ability for you to restrain yourself from eating her that makes you a real man. Any man that beats his woman is not a man. You are not a man. God don't mean a man. You need to have that ability to restrain that urge to raise your hand on her. That is, if you do that, that is when you are a complete man. You think marriage is easy? Marriage no be beans. Marriage no be my. A lot will happen. All those people that you see that they have spent 50 years, 80 years in marriage, they have been together for life forever. Do you know what they have endured? Do you know what the man in that marriage have endured? You don't now. So it takes a lot. But beating a woman, that is a no-go area. That is a very gray area. You don't go there. Don't go there. It doesn't make you a man. See, any man that beats his woman, look at that man closely. He cannot fight his fellow man. If you are doing that, you are a coward. Big fat coward. And that's what you are. Only the mobile. So that video, when I saw that video, it blew my mind. Yeah, I remember a boy, his parents used to live in my area. Every time his parents, they fight, they quarrel, every time you hearing their voices. So there was a time they asked that boy that when you grow up, if your wife offends you, what will you do? And he said point blank, I will beat my wife when I grow up. Why? Because my father used to beat my wife, my mother. Yeah? So the father, see, let me tell you something, especially when you have a male child or male children around you, you have to be very careful as a man. Then the same thing goes to the other gender too. If you are a mother, you have female children around you, you have to be very careful what you do, what you say, because they are looking at you as a learning point of reference. Yes, if you are a father, if you are in the house and you have kids around you, then you smoke, nonchalantly, you drink, you do, your children are looking at you. They are looking at what you are doing. And if you are a father, if you are the type that beats your wife, your children are looking at you too, especially the male children. You are teaching them the nonsense you are doing. That's what you are. So that is why, as a parent, you are the first role model of your children. So you have to be very, very, mindful of whatever you do, whatever you say. Don't think they are not. See, I still remember things that happened when I was 4 years. I still remember things that happened when I was very, very young. Some people are like that. They can recollect all the memories when they were very, very young. So you need to make sure as a parent to create enough, memory, fine memories, positive memories for your children when they grow up, because that is the first thing they will remember once they come of age. So it is very, very important. Please, if you are the type that beats your woman, watch this video and learn. Stop. When you are beating your wife, you don't have any right to even knock her. You don't have if you beat your wife, then yes, that is the truth. Yes, That is the truth. So if you are that type, you better stop. Your children are looking up to you. So that is what this video is entirely about today. That is the lesson. You better stop, because I used to have a friend that used to beat his women. He was not married. You know what I did? After correcting him, you know, advising him, advising him, he didn't stop. I left him. Mo yẹra fún ni. That my friend, mo yẹra fún. Till tomorrow you still be wondering, this guy Jeff, I can never have anything to do with that kind of person again in my life. You get me? So please, let us stop. And this is another advice for the married women. If you are in a marriage and you guys have been having this back and forth, nagging, you know, arguments, and if that thing has gone toxic, you better leave. In a marriage, if whatever you have, if that love have gone sour, you better leave. Once it gets to the point of leave. When domestic violence sets in a marriage, that marriage is better. That marriage is better. You guys dish the marriage down for you guys to unalive yourselves. That is my point. I always make that point very, very clear. So it doesn't, see, it is not worth it when you want to pine for marriage, because a lot of women will say, what will my people in the church say? What will my people in Mashalashi say? What will my people, what will my family say? They will now be counting it for me. They will now be saying, I'm having children for different men. Let them say whatever they want to say, as long as you are safe. That is the most important thing. So if a marriage has gone from the point of love to toxic level, and that toxicity has gone to the point of domestic violence, you better japa. We have seen a lot of things that happened on the internet. A lot have happened between spouse. A lot have happened. But please just get out of that marriage if it has gotten to this level. Jeff Olewa is my name. I'll see you on the other side. Holla.